Hey, it's Scott Hammond, father of 9, the author of The Everyday Dad, Guide to Becoming a Better Father, with some tips for you dads and all parents who have adult kids. Little kids, they're one story. Adult kids, as you know, as we all know, they're a whole different breed of animals. So here's a couple tips to kind of stay in touch with them, maintain a relationship. Number 1, be an example and a good role model in prayer. Are you a good role model, period? Number 2, do you pray? Do you pray for them? Number 2, are you observant of their good deeds? Do you look for those? Or do you always look to nail them on something? Do you look for good deeds? And then do you encourage them when you see those things? Because encouragement's everything when you parent an adult kid. Number 3, are you confident of their future and God being in control? In other words, are you willing to really let go? Because, newsflash, you have no control. God's got control. They've got some control about how they lead their lives. You don't. You can be that dad, that mom that prays, that stays in touch, and absolutely supports. Here's one. Do you teach them how to stand alone? A lot of kids today don't stand alone. A lot of adults don't. Can you stand alone when the hurricane hits of culture, of crazy values, of crazy activity, habits, lifestyles? Can they stand alone and go, you know what? Not that interested in doing alcoholism as a lifestyle. Just wanted to say that. Can they stand alone and be cool with that and walk away from, quote, friends that, hey, come on, man, let's do some coke? Just saying. Are you supportive of building adult relationships with each other in the family? Are you taking the time to build relationships? Hey, I got a crazy relationship building tool. It's called an iPhone. They sell these at cellular stores or Verizon. Get a Droid. You dial these numbers and this magic happens. You can talk to your kids in Milwaukee or Timbuktu or halfway around the world or in Maui. Hey, what's up? How's it going? You can text. You can form relationships. You've got Facebook on here. It's this crazy, crazy thing. Look at all this stuff on here. Wow. The point is, stay in touch. Leverage your technology. I know you're not a hugger and you don't do Facebook. Fine. Deal with it. Change that. Shift your paradigm. Build your family. And stop it with the old, I'm stuck in the mud with some sort of, I'm not going there. Your kids are way more important than the fact that you don't want to be on Facebook. Oh, wow, that's kind of harsh, Scott. Yeah. Be accountable for your own life. Are you accountable for you? Do you own your crap when you blow it? Can you pick up that phone and go, you know, I'm really sorry I was out of control. I really apologize. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Will you please forgive me? When spoken from the heart, probably the 3 most powerful relationship restoring words you can possibly go after. Use these with your life, with your wife, with your kids, with your family. When you blow it, and you will. I do. I think you're part of that same human race I am. Another bozo on the bus? Yep. You're going to blow it. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Will you please forgive me? Be willing to ask about their life issues and what they're going through. Say, tell me how it's really going for you. Are you okay? No one's asked them that in forever. Maybe they'll tell you. And look for that moment where they go, you know, I'm really thin, I'm empty inside, I'm really thinking about X, and then deal with it, and then really go there. Here's one. Be willing to express your feelings about their life if they ask you to. You know, if my daughter said, hey, what are you thinking about my life? What would I say? Could I be honest? Could I be for real? Could I go, you know, I'm thinking it would be better for you and your life in the long run if you would look at, would consider, might go to, might do. So do you have those answers if you're ever asked? Be flooring if they would ask them. Be willing to express your feelings about their life. Be free to let each one live the life God called them to. Probably the hardest one. Here's why. God allows each of us on a journey. And some of the journeys that our kids, adult kids, are on right now, not that fun. Not that fun to watch the train crash and burn. It's a big car wreck. And might I remind you that you had a life like that at one time. Maybe you had to go through that tough road and go way out off the interstate to come back. Can you accept that for them? Can you let them do their journey, make their mistakes, screw their lives up, hit the bottom on the concrete really hard, and then they start to look up for answers? Can you go there and can you let that process happen? Because that's not about trusting them, it's not about trusting you, it's about trusting God for your kids. That's kind of tough. And then the last one, be willing to talk about God with them. Wow, that presupposes you know something about God, that you have a relationship with God, that you walk with God, that you know God, that you pray to God, that you read God's Word, that you have some God stuff in you. Are you a God guy? Are you a God gal? And can you impart that principle to an adult kid who needs answers, man? There's no answers out there. It ain't about money. It ain't about how good the micro beers are. It ain't about porn. It's not about career. It's way bigger than that. It's way bigger than money. So can you support your adult kids by talking to them about God stuff and giving them some godly principle in life? This is Scott Hammond, the author of The Everyday Dad from Maui, Hawaii, wishing you an awesome parenting day for those adult kids every single day.